Sup, it's pre-episode Jack here. This episode was recorded back in September of 2024, so a few topics we talk about are a bit outdated. Just ignore that, okay? Okay? Cool. In other news, we now have a public Discord server, which is kinda sick and cool, and you should join. Link is in the description. Anyway, 2 new episodes out in February. I've had a bit of a late start to the podcast this year, but I am going to really try and get 12 episodes out by the time that 2025 ends. So, have fun! Alright, see ya. Enjoy the episode. I'm gonna go down the list, and you guys are gonna say yay or nay. Crispy.
Yeah.
Sick. Tom. Tom, you fucker! Speak up!
Yeah, I'm here.
Wake up, Tom! You're in
Alright,
class. You're in class, alright?
Class?
Yeah, dude, we're in class today.
I had 6 hours of class today. I don't need more
Oh,
of that shit.
I don't know if you could hear that. I was jingling my keys.
Fuck's sake.
Oh shit, I gotta
I
turn
don't
my
know if
audio
you could
down.
hear it.
So, is this it?
Yeah, we're too tired now. We really did. We were just having a great conversation before the episode started, and we hit record, and it's just,
Welcome to the show.
hey, welcome to the podcast.
show.
Welcome
We
to
all
Signal
want
Received.
to fucking go to sleep.
Yeah, dude. It's 10:30 p.m. right now, and I want to go to
No,
bed.
it's not. It's 10:25.
It's 10:25.
Oh, shut up.
PM
It
in
doesn't
Big
matter.
Brother's house.
It really does not matter. Like, oh my god, I'm 5 minutes off. You can round it up, asshole.
Hello,
Alright.
but I'm not sorry.
I don't know maths, man. I'm sorry.
Hey everybody, welcome to Signal Received. This is the 20th episode.
Ooh.
Yay! Which actually,
Yay.
I don't know, is kind of an achievement because I take forever to make these episodes. So the fact that we've hit 20 before I hit 40 is a really big feat. I love really big feet. Anyway, joining on the podcast
You have
today.
to reach 20 before 40, Jack.
What?
You have to reach 20 before you reach 40.
Yeah, that's not what I was. That's not what I was saying, Crispy.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, on today's
Carry on.
episode, we got Crispy.
Hi! I'm sleep deprived.
Oh shit, yeah, same, bro. And then we got Tom.
So you telling me for the big 2-0, we got this cast of 3 tired piss babies?
Welcome to the 20th.
Would it not be an episode of Signal Received if we weren't A, super unorganized, B, super tired, C, super sick and tired of recording this show?
And sitting in a puddle of our own urine.
I'm not sitting in a puddle of my own urine.
Well, I personally don't like to sit in a puddle of my own urine. I like to sit in a puddle of other people's urine. But,
That's
you know.
fucking weird.
why are you guys sitting in puddles of urine?
What do you sit in?
A chair.
You're fucking weird.
Yeah,
You're
what the
fucking
fuck
weirdo.
is wrong with you, freak? What the hell? Look at this
Absolute
bozo.
creature.
Point and laugh, point and laugh.
Ha ha.
Why are you
Not
laughing?
at you. Why are you laughing? Are you pointing at yourself?
I like to laugh at myself because then it makes it feel less harsh.
Silly Christopher.
That's like saying, yeah, I like to
Fuck
give
off.
myself wedgies so when the other people do it, it's not as embarrassing. It makes it easier.
Fucking Christopher. Really?
Well, we're 4 minutes in.
Oh god, yeah, this is already gonna be one of the episodes of all time, I can already tell.
Jack,
Yeah, what's up?
you know I have ADHD.
Yeah?
You know I struggle cleaning my room.
Yeah?
Is that it? Is that the end of the story right there?
Wow. Fuck you! That's dumb. That's not funny. That's not comedy. Why did I laugh?
No, I cleaned and I moved my room around. Yay!
I'm proud of you. You little fucker.
What?
You said the forbidden word
What forbidden one?
that I have to censor every fucking time somebody says it. Mm!
No.
Hey, you guys want to hear a story? You want to hear a fucking story, huh?
Oh, is this the pizza story? again?
No.
Welcome to the Beep Show, guys.
You're gonna give the viewers tinnitus.
That's not. I thought you said Tourette's. Honestly, I thought you said Tourette's, not tinnitus. And plus, it's not tinnitus, it's tinnitus.
Oh, shut
is
the
Get it right.
fuck up, Christopher. Anyway, look.
Okay, Jack and Tosh.
And I'm here as well.
You did
Jack and
nothing
Slosh, more
interesting.
like.
Your nickname is Crispy. So,
Uh-huh.
Tom came up with Christopher. My nickname is Jack and Tosh. You just called me Jack and Tosh again. You didn't change it?
I did. I said Jack and Tosh, more like Jack and Slosh.
Can
I have a
Jack
nickname?
and Smosh? Yeah, what do you want your nickname to be, Tom?
I know you're gonna make it up for me. I don't mind.
Tommy Gun.
That's
That's-
like utterly cringe.
You would be an anime kid if you watched anime. But, like, not one of the chill ones. You'd be one of the ones with, like, the massive, like, anime figures in their room. And, like, you'd be like, oh my god, I'm an otaku. Like, I'm a weeaboo. I love this. Like, my waifu is this person and this person and this person. And I'm like,
You mean the anime figures that are in the jar?
yes.
Welcome to the show, guys.
He would have the jar. Jack,
Yeah?
I can make you viscerally recoil right now.
No, because if you do, I'll have to if it's that bad, I'd probably have to censor it.
No, you don't.
I just ate a toothpick.
Okay, what is it? What is it, Crispy?
I haven't done this in a while. Give me a sec. Going back to 2020.
Can I kill myself?
See? I can make people viscerally fucking.
Editor Jack, can you do me a big favor? Can you take that clip and just bass boost it, reverb it, make it give it the biggest echo you physically can in 3, 2, 1, go? Alright, thank
Jack.
you.
We all know you are not gonna do that.
Bro,
know
my
you're
lazy
gonna do
ass knows I'm not gonna do that, you're right.
You're just gonna keep it in the podcast. Everyone's gonna be like, but you didn't do that.
Yeah, and then this section will kind of explain why I didn't. God, what the fuck is going on? This is fucked up.
You said you had a conversation.
Yeah, I do. So I randomly was thinking recently, I had a memory shot right into the back of my head.
Scary.
What?
That's scary.
Fuck off!
I can already
was.
tell it's gonna be a shit story.
Oh, probably. Whenever I tell stories on
It's
this
from
podcast,
Jack, so
when I
sure.
think it's funny, every time I try and tell a funny story on this podcast that has personally happened to me, every single person just when I say the funny part, they just sit there in silence and do not find it funny at all. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I gotta keep that in the podcast. Fucking hell.
How do we know when to laugh?
I'll put a buzzer above your head when you're when you're watching a sitcom that's being made live and it has
It's
the
just so
laugh.
You just have those LED lights of the applause or the laugh,
Yeah.
and then it's just a fucking studio in the back going ha ha ha.
Yeah, you know what? Every time
Laughing.
that happens now, I'll just put in a laugh track. So, was randomly thinking about school again recently, God forbid. And I didn't say laugh yet. I was randomly thinking about school again, and I had a random memory pop into my head where, for some reason, I walked into my math class one day, and there was a group of kids that I didn't really interact with that much, but we knew each other. And they told me to sit with them. And I was like, hey guys, what's going on? And they said, we're gambling. Doing illegal gambling. And they were being really... they were being very quiet about it. They didn't want to get caught. And
What?
I didn't know what I think we were playing some weird ass card game, and I had no idea how to do. I still don't know how to do any of that shit. Like, even the most basic card games, I do not know how to play. So I tried to learn with them, and I was like, sorry, I didn't say anything. Randomly, they said, "Oh, by the way, we are betting." I was like, "Okay, what are you betting?" One kid out of the 5 people, including me on this table.
I thought you were just going to say that you were going to leave it at one kid. They were betting one kid.
The grand
No.
prize.
No, this one of the kids on this table reached into his backpack and brought out a copy of Rage for the PS3, and that was the only thing we had betting on the entire table. Nobody brought anything else. Just this one kid brought a copy of Rage for the PS3, and somehow I walked out of that class with it in my backpack.
You won.
I didn't have a PS3.
Haha.
So it was so fucking weird. And then at some point later on, that kid said, "Hey, can I have my copy of Rage back? I really want to play Rage right now, and I really
My
want it back."
mommy said that I need your Rage back.
I just love the idea that these kids thought that they were doing illegal gambling, and then as a part of their illegal gambling, they brought out Rage for the PS3.
Talking
Wait.
about illegal gambling.
Oh, great segue. very, very
I've
suave.
got a question. So,
Yeah, what's up?
did you say this was a dream or a memory?
This is a memory. Like, this did actually happen.
It's such a weird school.
Yeah, dude, my school was fucking crazy. I went to a boys' school, so they were just... It was full of testosterone
Gays.
crackheads.
Does anyone want a toothpick?
Yeah, dude, I love a toothpick. Give me that.
Nope.
But yeah, talking of illegal gambling, have you guys heard of what's happening with Mr. Beast?
Like,
I've heard a
briefly.
few things. What, he released the lunchies? What were they called?
Toys, but I don't fucking know. But have you heard about why he's trying to be like people are trying to cancel him right now?
Why?
Because he's been promoting illegal gamblings or illegal lotteries
Oh,
to
yeah.
kids.
I did hear that.
So
He's on the Overwatch dev
basically-
team?
Oh,
So
wouldn't
is
surprise me
he...
at this point?
Does he have, like, against minor allegations?
No. So, but Ava does. Ava was speaking inappropriately to minors, and apparently Jimmy knew. Apparently Jimmy knew about it, but yeah.
Oh, so this is a Jimmy Beast, more like Catholic priest situation.
Oh my god!
But like he didn't diddle kids.
Just enabled it.
No, you didn't enable
He
it.
turned a
I'm
blind
guessing
eye.
from what Crispy just said, he was just fine with it. He was like, "Oh,
The Holy
you're,
Spirit.
you're chatting up 14-year-olds? That's fine."
Oh, no, because he knew all about it. Like he knew all about like, or not. Sorry.
Hey,
Didn't
I'm
need to dead
I
name
am
them.
gonna censor every time you dead name them. By the way,
Yeah, thank you. Don't dead name people. Anyway.
thank you.
So
You're welcome.
with Ava, when Mr. Beast was still like coming up, an up and coming YouTuber, they had commissioned someone to make a very explicit drawing of a minor, but it wasn't like an actual like physical minor. But this artist was also known for drawing Keemstar's like 8-year-old child
What the fuck?
in that way. Yeah, they were very, very known for drawing lollies and
That's 2 surprises in one. Because first of all, Keemstar
Yeah.
has a child.
was it Keemstar or was it? It was like Keemstar, or it was it was Keemstar's child.
I had
I was
no
thinking it was
idea
either
Keemstar had a
or
kid.
Cinnamon
What the
Toast Crunch, but it's
fuck?
Keemstar. Keemstar has kids. I don't really watch him, so I don't know how many he has, but I know it was one of his daughters.
Yeah, he has a daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, little
So it was
racist.
his
Sorry, had to. Continue.
And Ava had it up on her wall, and also had it up on the wall of the front room above the TV when Ava and Jimmy moved in together. So there was no way that Jimmy could not know about this poster. And he was just like, you know what, it's fine. It's okay. I'm not going to question it. Like in many videos of like the old videos where you can see Ava and Jimmy together, you can see Jimmy look up at the poster and just be like, okay, that's her.
That
Bit weird.
is fucking weird.
Bit
Yeah, I
grim,
never
though.
watched Mr. Beast. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a single one of his videos.
Wait, do you know that Mr. Beast... Sorry, carry on.
No, I was just gonna say, that's like, I had no idea about any of that shit. However, did people really not figure that out sooner, though? Because that... Like, I
People
know
were
that
calling
Ava... I'm assuming this is the same person, because obviously I saw everywhere about Ava getting a lot of transphobia because of her transition, which is shit. Like, they may be a pedophile, but just don't be transphobic. It's not that difficult, please. Give them shit for being a pedophile. Don't give them shit for transitioning. What the fuck?
Yeah. The saddest thing about this is that since people have been trying to cancel Ava, they've been going on a whole transphobic thing of like, I told you trans people are only like trying to get to your kids and like trying to fuck your kids, and it's like, mate, no.
That makes
Only
sense.
you?
Transphobes will try literally fucking anything to do shit like that, so...
I find it funny because I'm just sat there like, only like transphobic people think of the kids in that way, and like pedophiles. Like pedophiles can come in all shapes and sizes. Can even be your nan by any chance.
I do hate that shit, especially when... Like, when people say, oh my god, look, did you know that a lot of trans people do school shootings? It's like, yeah, a lot of cis people do it too, you fucking dumbass.
Yeah, it's like people saying, oh, a lot of black people do school shootings. It's like, mate, you only know about the black people doing the shootings because they don't cover the white people because it's not that shocking to people.
It's so much more common. It is fucked up.
Anyway.
and that concludes the crispy drama power hour.
Shall I do my story?
Yeah, dude, go for it. Hell yeah.
I had a thought within the last few minutes,
scary,
unrelated
but go on.
to anything we've spoken about. You think cows like being milked?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah,
Just
because
ask
if
your
their
mum. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
if their udders get too full of milk, doesn't it make them really uncomfortable?
I wouldn't know. I'm not a cow.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
touche.
All right, moving on.
Wait, was that it? Was
Yeah.
that the whole conversation?
That
He
was
just
it.
had a shower thought. It just boop.
It was
Ray
there.
just like, hi.
It's out, and now we move on.
I really do pick
Oh.
the best hosts for these podcasts.
No, you have me.
Improv.
Improv.
Improvisation. Improvisational skills.
I love how this is going to be the worst episode because for the entire episode we're just going to be going
Wow.
like, wow, improv? What's improv? I'm
We
just
just
trying
got
to
nearly 10 seconds of Christopher trying
What
to say
is
improv.
improv?
You said Christopher. and now Crispy's going to be off on that shit again.
No, because that's not fair.
All is fair
No,
on signal
because-
received.
I'm not gonna like delve into it too much, but like growing up, people would call me Chris instead of my actual name, and I'm like, don't fucking call me that, but like Christopher, fucking love it. I should create an OC and call it Christopher.
Alter ego moment.
It's just a Pringle.
Evil
Me,
Crispy.
No, that's toast. No, not toast. What's the opposite of crispy? Soggy.
Floppy.
All right, Jack. So, yeah,
Yeah.
nearly 21 minutes in, guys.
Yeah, man,
We're
we've
doing
nearly
so
21
well.
minutes in, and we've already ran out of shit to talk about, which is just
Do you want me to Google
great.
something? Do you want me to try and save us?
We could just like,
Google-
do we not have? No. Whenever we start these episodes, we always have something to talk about. Yeah, go for
Oh,
it.
I have something.
Yeah, what's up?
My friend's mum is in midwifery in uni.
Midwifery, mate.
And yeah, midwifery. Wifery.
Yo, what's the midwifery password?
Huh?
What's the midwifery password?
Midwifery password? It's like the middle of the Wi-Fi password.
The password is just push 542.
So my friend's mum is in midwifery for uni, and they made chocolate vaginas today.
What? Why?
Do you want to see a photo?
Yes. Don't know if I can put it onto
Yeah.
YouTube, but
Jack's never seen a real one.
it's true. I don't know how Google works.
I am getting up the photo of the chocolate vaginas. Okay.
I have a question. What the fuck does making chocolate vaginas have to do with becoming a midwife?
Kids come out of
They're doing it-
pussies.
Yeah, no, I know
Whoa.
the slight correlation,
Birth canal.
but you don't need to make chocolate vaginas in order to. Holy shit! a chulva.
Right. So let me explain this, okay?
Okay.
They aren't perverts. It's a thing that's funny because she's in her like third year. The mum's in the third year. And she's doing it for the first years as like a funny haha to like welcome to the course.
Oh, so it's not an actual part of the course.
No, it's just a funny haha.
I was gonna say that'd be so funny if you walked into class one day and like, all right, time to learn about midwife shit, and then the the fucking presenter just comes up and it goes, "Today we're gonna make chocolate vaginas." Like, what? Is this a part of the birthing process?
Next week, cream pies.
Do you know what they should do?
What?
They should get like red glitter dust and dust the inside of it.
That's awful. Why?
That's grim.
That's just disgusting. The miracle of birth.
What was your first experience with sex like? I don't know, it's just one of the things on here.
Wow,
didn't
I'm
even-
not talking about that.
Neither am I, just because I have nothing to talk about.
Dude, we can think of other shit.
I
to
love how
talk
you
about.
both were like, I'm not talking about it, and then I went to go and talk about it.
Do you
Wow.
want to talk about it on a public podcast?
Right on YouTube.
There's
There's a whole world to see.
You know what? The person that I lost, well, no, they actually wouldn't.
This is going to get age restricted.
They died.
No,
A while in.
because the person that thinks it's them, it wasn't them.
Oh,
Why are we hearing about them?
It was after them, but while I was still with them.
So-
I'm not going to delve more into that.
That's terrible.
I didn't cheat on them. They know about
Am
it.
I gonna have to do another Minecraft edit for this shit?
No, I don't think you will.
Okay.
I'm just spilling my life tea, my life stories. Welcome to Crispy After Hours.
Crispy After Hours. Also known as KFC at 10 p.m.
Slim chickens, but not too slim.
Can I just say KFC is some of the worst fast food I've ever had? KFC fucking sucks.
I beg to differ.
You beg to
I'm on the
differ?
opposite end of the
KFC.
spectrum.
I've had slim chickens. KFC is literally like cardboard compared.
You're going to a
KFC
bad KFC.
To me is not cardboard.
You're going
KFC
to bad
to me.
KFC. No, you just haven't had good chicken.
I have had good chicken. Thank
Alright.
you
If you
very
say
much.
KFC, I'm going to kick you.
I
No.
want to bring up.
Outside of KFC.
I want to bring up a theory, right? KFC
Mm.
is a very
grabbing?
specific type of food that I don't think we've really taken into account of how good it actually is, right? Like, let's see.
It's dry.
No, listen. Let's say you eat a packet of noodles, right? And so you eat it,
Noodles.
and then
Wait, how are we?
hold on, you swallow it,
Shut the fuck up, Chris.
and it goes into your
Sorry.
stomach. It goes into your stomach, and then it starts to digest. But oh no, those noodles aren't very good for you, and it gives you diarrhea. Now KFC, it skips half of that process because you eat it and you swallow it, and it's immediately fucking with your insides. It's just terrible from the get-go. And, like, honestly, I appreciate it. It's why I love KFC. I'm the #1 KFC fan. I love how it immediately makes me feel like total shit, and I have to sit on the toilet for about an hour just to get through a single chicken tender. I love that. I love that about KFC. Thank you, KFC, for saving me so much time, and also, fuck you.
Thank you, KFC, for sponsoring this podcast.
Yes, we are sponsored by KFC. That's why we just talked about how much we hate it. Apart from Tom. Tom, go on. What are your thoughts on KFC? You're wrong. Shut up.
What do you call it when a prisoner takes his own mugshot? A selfie. Because he's in a cell.
We're not
he
we're
did
not
bad
resorting
things.
to this. We're not fucking resorting to this.
I'm in pain.
Oh, I was in college today.
You were in college today? What you in college for?
For educational purposes.
Yeah,
Whoa,
but what
I never
topic?
knew that. I didn't know that's what a college was. I thought that it was just for fucking
Microbiology.
picking and eating shit.
Really?
Whoa.
What?
Microbiology?
For a year, and then I go to uni again.
Hold on. You're doing microbiology.
That sounds actually smart. Are you sure you're in the right place? Are you sure you're
Doing
on the right podcast?
microbiology. Yeah, I
You
am.
sound way too smart to be hanging out with us.
I am. This is what I resort to.
That's why he's here. He likes to
Why do you
feel
hang out
above
with us
people.
then?
What?
Huh?
Who are you saying what to?
Both. You spoke at the same time. I couldn't hear
Jack,
either.
you speak.
I was saying, I think he just wants to be above us, which is why he's hanging out with people who are stupider than him, so he can, like, sit above us, and whenever we say, the sky is green, he'll go, no, you fucking idiot, it's obviously blurple.
Now, what did you say, Christopher?
I can't remember.
Great. Well... well, I guess that's it. We spent like half an hour talking about gonorrhea
No, I know.
in class today. I wanted to say that.
I know why Tom hangs out with us.
Why is that?
Because he wants to feel like the smartest person in the room.
You know, I finished topping all the quizzes we've done.
What
Alright.
was the
Zodiac
hardest
is
quiz
everyone.
you've ever had to do, Tom?
In my life.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Well, it's all
yeah.
relative in
No.
it because I have different levels of knowledge at different ages, so I can't really tell you.
See, okay, the hardest test I had to go through was in primary school, and it's when they made me read a book.
No.
Oh,
Why'd they do
I
that?
still haven't found it.
who?
I still haven't
was.
found Waldo.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's depressing.
He's still missing. It's been.
imagine
it's
being
been
so
15
dyslexic you
years.
can't find Waldo. Hardest test I ever did was A-level chemistry. I failed it. It's
The
out.
hardest test I've ever done was my fucking eye test.
I still haven't taken an eye test. I really need one, dude. Okay,
Doesn't argue
unironically,
That
Sit
shit
there.
called me disabled.
unironically, I actually sucked ass at science. I could not do science or computer science. I think those were probably the two hardest I ever had to go through. And then I never had to touch them again. Thank God.
I loved science.
Well, science would probably be
Absolutely
difficult
loved
if
it.
you spent the whole time sucking ass and not actually studying.
I did spend a lot of my time sucking ass. Yeah, you're right.
Well,
I
you're not
also would
supposed to.
speak to the principal about that because that's not very appropriate.
Did you say you're gonna have to speak to the principal about that?
Yes. Unless...
What the fuck's going on?
I've been talking to AI bots too much.
Why?
What the fuck does that correlate to this?
It doesn't.
All right, great. Yeah.
Is this what happens when everybody on the episode is just sleep deprived?
This is what happens when you do an episode at fucking 10:30.
Well,
Yeah.
we usually do
Fucking
episodes
pick a
around
better
this time.
bitch.
I think this is the sleepiest episode we've done where we just don't know what we're talking about. And I'm gonna have to cut
Yes,
most of it
sleepy.
out because I don't want half the episode to be, oh man, guys, what should we talk about? Oh, what should we talk about in today's episode?
Hey, you're the one. You're the one. You're the one constantly saying about how. Oh, what should we talk about?
You are the one doing that.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Sorry.
Shut up, dude! Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
I just
Okay.
want to get the tally as the most censored one.
Sex.
I'm just cool. I'm just cutting out this entire section. Like, I'm not even gonna censor it. I'm just gonna cut it out.
No.
Yeah.
That's cheating. You can't do that.
Where?
That's
Where?
upsetting.
I own the fucking podcast, bitch!
No, you don't. You don't own me.
I own your voice.
No, you don't.
I do now. You should have read the contract I made you sign. Yeah, what's up, Crispy?
Christopher.
I shut the fuck up. I can't speak after you said Christopher.
If I say it again, will it reverse the reaction?
No, it will make it worse.
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 Worse. Yes, so speaking of AI, I have a bad obsession with talking to character AI bots.
I love how
They're
you
not
could
that
go
fun.
talk to actual people, but instead you're like, no, I'm gonna go talk to a CPU.
Why would I speak to people? That's interaction with people.
Yes.
At least CPUs are like not actual beings that can judge me.
Do you think that could, like, keep you sane? Like, if you don't have enough human interaction, you slowly go insane. But if you talk to a
Oh, yeah.
computer, does that work?
Yes.
Really?
If you're feeling lonely, speak to a character AI bot and you'll feel better.
I had a whole relationship with an angel dust one.
Huh?
We were
Wait.
married. We bought a car.
Oh, wait.
Wait, what? The love story of our generation? What?
Oh my god.
We got married and bought a car.
You
'Cause
bought
What are you
a
guys
car
doing
for
now?
a piece of software.
I died and went to hell too early.
How did you die?
Car crash, ironically enough.
Ugh. That reminds me. So, I don't know if I've actually said it in a podcast before, but do you want to hear about the time where I made up a imaginary friend because everyone else had an imaginary friend and I was like, I want an imaginary friend so I want to fit in.
You have
Have
not
I
mentioned
told
that
you?
before. Go for it.
So, I made up a imaginary friend one day because I felt left out, and I wasn't normal. Another side effect of ADHD that I didn't know at the time. But anyway, I made up a imaginary friend and I called her Barbie, and I would take her literally everywhere. Like, I would take her in quotations everywhere. So I would like say that she's with me. I never saw her. She was never real. She was never in my mind's eye or anything. I just made it up and I went with it. And it got me more cookies and milk at at nursery. But do you want to hear how she died?
What?
Yeah,
Do you wanna
okay,
hear
go
how
on.
She died? So how I got rid of her was I said that I was on my way to school. Mind you, I'm like 6 at the time. I was on my way to school. And I make the most shocking, like, sound. Mum turns around and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just there like, oh my god, Ken's just run over Barbie.
Ken did a fucking hit and run.
And it gets worse. So Ken ran over Barbie with her car. And then for days after, I was really sad. I threw a like funeral, or like said that I was going to a funeral.
What the
And then came back from it and said that that Ken got the house, got all the houses, got all the cars, got everything, and ended up dating Rochelle.
Who the fuck is Rochelle?
From Left 4 Dead.
Raquel, sorry, not Rochelle.
Rochelle from Left 4
You
Dead.
guys don't know Raquel?
What?
She's Barbie's not arch nemesis.
Oh
Like,
shit! I
complete
didn't know that.
difference.
I'm not a Barbie kid.
Well, maybe you should be.
Imagine being that much of a dickhead, you get hit and killed by an imaginary car. Sorry about that.
I'm just picturing it in my head, like Crispy walking down the street with her mum, and then like she stops, and then her mum hears a wail, turns around, what's up? You're just sitting there in a pool of your own tears. Ken ran over Barbie.
Oh, whoever is drawing the things.
Oh,
for
dude,
this
that's
episode
going in the
needs to animate
thumbnail.
that part needs to be like drawn out.
I'll see if I can get that done. Yeah. Honestly, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about your loss, Crispy. I know, when that happened a month ago, that hit you really hard. But
It's alright,
She
man.
was a dickhead anyway.
Exactly, I said this.
as a kid, so I didn't have an imaginary friend. Asterisk.
Wow.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like it'd be fucking sad if I didn't have an imaginary friend as a kid. Fuck off.
I made up my imaginary friend, man. She was never real. I never saw her. I just made her up.
What I did have was I saw that episode of SpongeBob where the titular
gonna be
character had imaginary friends in the form of a used napkin, a chip, and a cent, a coin.
Indoors.
Yeah, and I
A
just
used napkin, eh?
no,
It's
no.
SpongeBob, man.
That's what it says. I typed in the image. It says chip, penny, and used napkin. I'm not saying I wasn't putting that in my. Anyway, whatever. I did have a similar thing to that, except I think I had a Hot Wheels. I had a bag of crisps and like a 2p coin.
Imagine that, little 8-year-old Jack. I love you, old pack of Space Raiders. You're my best friend. I didn't.
my best friend.
Yo,
I
dude.
didn't have imaginary friends. I just had the devil from the Bible.
Yo,
I
nice.
am the devil from the Bible.
Is that a fucking reference to the Shadow fan dub?
I'm here to convince you to commit sin.
Yeah, it is. Dude, oh man, imagine how fucked up it would be if you were a lonely kid with aphantasia. You just couldn't have an imaginary friend.
Don't know what that is.
Aphantasia
smart
is
enough
where
for
you
that.
can't see images in your head.
Oh. I think I may have had that growing up.
I thought
Oh, wait, really?
anesthesia was when they put you under for surgery.
Wait, growing up? I didn't know you could gain it or lose it. Can you see images in your head now?
Kind of?
Okay, hold on, wait. I'm gonna get an image, right?
Yeah.
So
I
on
can
this
kind of see
scale,
images.
picture an apple. How would you describe what you see in your head?
It's foggy.
It's
Oh,
about
shit.
a 2
You're thinking a 2.
for me, personally.
See, I can
I
picture
think-
a 1. I can picture the apple perfect.
I can't unless it's an art piece. I
Really?
can see an art piece in my brain. I can see it as a painting. I cannot see it as a physical thing. So if we're going by physical things, I would have to say 4. But if it was an art piece, I would have to say 3.
This motherfucker's
So
got
it's like
fucking
4-3.
Renaissance paintings in the brain.
Literally. Whenever you say an apple, I will get up the apple painting that I always think of.
I mean, my apple had a shine to it. It just didn't have a leaf or very detailed. It was very sparkly.
I'm always thinking of shit in my head. Like I always can picture everything perfectly. I was super surprised to find out that some people cannot do that. That was so confusing to me.
Thanks for that,
Thanks,
the devil from
thanks,
the Bible.
Crispy. Thanks, Crispy. I really appreciate that, buddy.
Christopher.
fuck's sake.
I'm gonna credit you as Christopher in the credits now, by the way, just so you know.
It's like this sort of painting. Oh wait, no, this.
Oh great, I have to edit images into the podcast now. Oh, I actually already did that to myself. Can I put the chocolate vaginas into the fucking into the video? Is that okay? Can I do that?
You might.
No.
You might have to.
Have us all eating chocolate vaginas
No.
as the thumbnail.
No, I am not gonna make Julia draw that shit. No.
Please.
No.
Just me in the background in the corner. Very faint.
Just viciously licking a chocolate pussy.
My boyfriend messaged me.
That's
Just
what
kidding,
my
that was
speech
Anya,
bubble
but-
says.
Yay.
That's what Christopher speech bubble
No,
says.
I'm not. No, I'm not making her do that. Fuck off.
Can we all be picturing apples?
I was actually thinking of putting us all in funeral
Bed.
attire for Barbie's death.
Ah. You have to also have her drawn like under her car.
Oh my
God. Kissing.
I'm just gonna go to our artist for the podcast, Asian Pizza, aka Julia, and just go, hey, so for this thumbnail, I need you to draw Barbie under the hood of a car of Ken. Under the hood, like under the wheels of the car of Ken.
While he goes on a date with Rochelle from Left 4 Dead.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
It isn't like this one, but like this is Raquel's sort of vibe. She's a bitch. Also, she's fucking iconic. She is more iconic than Barbie, and I love it. Also, Barbie has a friend called Teresa. Can we talk about how bitchy of a name that is?
Yeah, dude, Theresa May.
Theresa May, I thought she was dead. She's dead now.
It wouldn't surprise me. Dude, she got out, and like I've not heard a single thing about her since. Not one thing.
No, because I was thinking of Mother Teresa. You said Theresa May, and my brain went, oh, that religious person that got her followers to eat her body. Who the fuck is that?
That's
man?
Rochelle from Left 4 Dead 2.
It's who Ken's on a date with.
Honestly, Rochelle is probably Ken's type. I mean, she has a Depeche Mode shirt on. She's my type.
Alright, man.
You gotta love a bit of Depeche Mode.
Why the fuck is Raquel looking like the most, like, MILF that I've ever seen? The one on the right.
That is a fucked up image.
Or on the left. They both look like MILFs.
Why do they look
honestly.
like that?
Because they're dolls.
You know, the viewers can't see what we're saying.
Don't call. Why would you refer to women as that? That's so fucking sexist.
As
What?
dolls.
Yeah, don't call them dolls. Like they're
Oh,
like
Jack-
they're your
Jack,
playthings,
they're not real.
Christopher.
Jack,
Yeah.
they're plastic. They have
Oh
no
my God.
feelings.
Women are more than plastic. You absolutely
I
disgust.
am a woman, and I can agree that women are plastic. So we're all Barbie girls in a
in the
Barbie,
Barbie
world.
world.
I'm not.
Well, you're just Ken.
This is kind of reminding me of something.
Anywhere else, you'd be a 10.
I don't know
I've
if
got
I've
a lot
talked
of
about
options
this
then.
before on the podcast, but if I have, I'm sorry, but it's probably not in any of the newer episodes, so nobody's probably listened
What?
to
What are you
the
talking
story.
about?
When I was a kid, I got really upset at, I think it was the song I'm Blue, Dabba Dee Dabba Die. Yeah. Hold on, what is the song called? It's literally just called Blue Dabba Dee by Eiffel 65. And so, okay, right. So when I was a kid, we had a DVD full of music videos, which actually I kind of want to see if I can track some of those down, because those are actually kind of fun. I really like the idea of just a bunch of songs and music videos compiled onto a DVD. But while we were watching, I was watching a bunch of those songs on my grandma's TV at her old house. I started watching the music video for Eiffel 65 for Blue Dabba Dee. And that music video is so fucking creepy. It's like these blue aliens and they're abducting the singers, and the CGI is so bad because it's like early 2000s computer animation, and that song scared me so much because of the music video.
I agree. It was fucking strange.
And it got so bad to the point where my brother, we went to McDonald's, and they used to do these old things where it was like a music box. So it was like a plastic rectangle, and it had a picture of the song on. And one of them was Blue Dabba Dee. And my brother, he was a right asshole to me when we were kids, but he knew I hated that song. And so he'd play it whenever I was around, and it would actively make me go into a fight or flight state sometimes. I was so scared of it for some reason. Or, I know why the reason is. It was because the music video scared the shit out of me. One day... Okay, I think I've definitely talked about this before on the podcast. One day, while he wasn't in the room, I found the box under his pillow, and I took it to my parents' room, and I threw it out the back window onto the ground. And I think I went down with a shovel, and I just smashed the shit out of it. And then I kind of... I don't know if I dug a hole and put it in there, or if I just kind of shunted it to the side, but whatever. It was also raining, so that thing was not making it out alive.
You know, the more I talk to people online, the more I start to realize I had a pretty average upbringing.
Yeah, honestly, me too.
What you just described the least normal thing.
No, I have heard way worse stuff from friends online. Like way crazier story. Like Crispy over here. Some of the stories she's told me both on and off the podcast are fucking insane.
I once broke a fish tank with a fucking pool cue.
Excuse me? You haven't told me this before?
So, for some reason, my family ended up with... we used to buy fish. Like...
I think that's pets,
we
mate.
used to... No, okay, that's normal, right? We used to have a fish tank. We used to own fish. And for some reason, we ended up with a pool table. I don't know why, but it just turned up one day, and this was while I was in year 4, so this was like 10, 11? I was like 10 or 11, I think. But I decided that one day I was going to play pool, and I didn't know how, so I hit the pool ball, I hit the ball with a pool cue, and it went straight into the fish tank. I then started crying because I was like, I don't want the fish to die. So I put my hand to the glass. I cut my finger open.
Oh no!
And I was like, help, and my sister and my brother came running down, and they were like, oh my god, what the fuck did you do? Because there was a fish flopping around on the floor, and there was just still water pouring out. And then they ran upstairs, got my mum up, and then my mum went, take your fucking hand off the fish tank. And I'm like, I don't want them to die. She was like, they won't die.
That's such a sad story. What the hell?
And it was the day that... So that day, it was also a school trip to the cinema, specifically to watch Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
That's an awesome school field trip. That's so sick. I wish we did something like that.
I think it was literally because the government were like, look, your school's fucking shit, and they're like, but we do these things. Mate, I went to one of the worst rated fucking primary schools and secondary schools.
Okay, this school really does suck. Let's just give the kids something to do for a day. Kids, what do you want to do? I want to go watch Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Are you serious? These dumbasses want to go... Whatever.
Yeah.
I nearly drowned in church.
Is that a joke? Or is that,
Ew,
serious?
you were baptized.
Yeah, I also got baptized.
It wasn't baptizing. It was further than that. It was confirmation. I used to be very heavily religious when I was 11, 10 for some reason. That all left when I was 8. But we had this thing called confirmation. I don't know if you know what that is.
I do not know what that is.
It allows Catholic. I don't know the textbook definition, but you're just like furthering your connection with God. You're moving up in the hierarchy of the cult of Christianity, basically.
The corporate ladder of the Christian church.
I've moved up from selling Avon in Christianity.
You got promoted.
He's like, finally, I don't need to sell illegal pills that don't actually work to old people anymore. I can finally do some like slightly better things for the church.
Wait, Avon's connected to Christianity?
What? No, Avon. No, have you not heard of people selling Avon?
I don't actually know what Avon is.
My sister used to.
It doesn't fucking matter. Someone will get it.
No, I get it. I know what Avon is. My sister used to sell it, and I used to go around with her, and she used to pay me like £5-10 each time I'd go around.
Is it like cocaine?
And I'd be the one to deliver the fucking thing to the door.
Anyway, as I was saying, you know what mass is?
Yeah, I know what mass is.
Where they have the bread and the wine.
Yeah, so, dude.
As the final part of the confirmation, we went as a school to do the ceremony in a big cathedral in Liverpool. And you basically have to do a mass. So you had to have the bread and have the wine. I think the only reason little me did this thing was just so I can have bread and wine whenever we do mass at school. Because I went to a very Christian primary school for some reason. Anyway.
Hey, yo, they were getting you little kids drunk.
So I had the bread. I'm like, oh yeah, that's great. That's sick. I mean, it's a bit dry, but whatever. It's quite nice, I guess. Go up to the priest, who has the goblet of wine, right? And I thought he was just going to hand it to me. I just take a little sip, and then I just piss off. No, he grabs the back of my head and pours the cup directly into my mouth.
What the hell?
And I thought it was going to be a little bit. No, he poured like half the fucking thing, and I like nearly drowned. I couldn't breathe. I walked off coughing. It was funny. I think I got drunk.
Can I say now?
What?
I think most religion is a cult.
It is. It's the whole point.
I'm sorry, are we just going to skip over the fact that there was an assassination attempt on Tom?
By a priest.
By a priest? That's
probably Agent 47.
It's an assassination attempt and not something else.
Did they do that to everyone?
I don't think so.
Dude, he saw the devil in you.
They did it to their favourites.
He was like, this child needs saving.
It's the devil from the Bible.
That's insane. I want to quickly circle back around to what Crispy said earlier, because that reminded me of something else as well. And again, I don't know if I've talked about this before or not, but you were talking about fish tank. So
yeah.
I had 2 pets as a kid before the dog that I currently have now. We had a fish, we had a goldfish.
Rookie numbers.
And then we had a hamster. And so the hamster I called Sonic because I was a huge fan of Sonic T Hedgehog. And I got permission to name it. And for some reason, I named a hamster Sonic. Okay, buddy. Young me was on some weird shit. He lasted for about, I think, 1.5 years, maybe 2 years.
How did your hamster die? Because apparently they're very fucking funny deaths.
I feel like you get into that bit. Will you get into that bit?
Right, so I didn't see how he died. I got back from primary school one day, and my mum said, Jack, honey, we need to have a sit down. Sonic is dead. And I go, yeah, Mum, I know. Sega hasn't made a good Sonic game in years. And she goes, no, I'm talking about the hamster. Sonic is dead. And I just started crying my eyes out. And then my brother, the little shit, laughed at me.
That's what brothers are for, though.
Here's the thing, though, right? Now? Like, okay, I don't want to say that one pet is better than the other because that's not fair. However, this was a hamster that could actually, like, do shit. Like, he would go on his little, what is it? The thing he runs on.
A wheel.
A wheel. I'm so stupid.
A wheel? Are
sugar.
exercise?
I think it goes onto your cars.
If you do
Fucking caveman Jack over it.
Anyway, whatever. Yeah, he went onto his little wheel. I put him into a pool. He was like my best friend. And then versus a goldfish, which is a goldfish, and all it does is swim around in a circular motion and maybe sometimes bump his head into the glass.
Cute.
When the fish died, it was the exact opposite way. Like, I didn't make fun of my brother.
Get the fuck in.
I didn't make fun of my brother, but like the goldfish died and my brother was in tears. He was so upset that this little fucker that did nothing died.
I would turn around, point at him, and just go, haha, womp womp, and walk away.
What was your reaction?
I did make fun of it. No, I didn't. Okay, hold on. I didn't make fun of him, but I did point out when he was making fun of me that our hamster died. I was like, "You cried about a goldfish. Shut up."
What was first?
Pardon?
Which one came first?
Pretty sure the goldfish was first. Yeah, the goldfish was definitely first. And I was still sad about the goldfish, but not as sad as I was about my hamster.
Did you pour yourself a cup?
No, that wasn't me.
No, I know it wasn't you.
Oh, okay.
Talking to Christopher.
You didn't specify first. I apologize.
What?
Did you just pour yourself a cup?
No.
Or did you
I'm
just
eating sweets.
When are we gonna do the drunk episode of this podcast, huh?
When are we gonna do this episode?
When are we gonna re-record this episode? Because it sucked. It was a bad episode.
This has been a right bag of shite, this has been terrible.
Do we have any more assassination attempts? I'm trying to think of times I was nearly killed.
But when I was on the way home from college, I saw a crash.
Oh, shit.
I didn't see it happen, but there was, like, half the lanes were taped off, and there was a police car with the sign that says, fuck off that way, or whatever it is. You know, the arrows.
Fuck off that way? That's, like, the most British fucking thing. You fucking twat. You fucking twat. Go that way, you fucking dickhead.
Talking about college, like, I do have something to say
grass.
about college, and that's, I don't know why this popped into my head out of all the shit that did happen at my college.
Are you still in college?
No, I left like 2 years ago. But there was a bus driver we had that for some reason me and my friend group would crush on. He was like the hot bus driver. And then when he got replaced by somebody who was way worse at their job, we were all like, did he kill him? Did he get murdered? Was he stabbed in the back by this guy? Who is this?
Jack.
Yeah.
I don't know what bus drivers you have, but they're not really that hot.
Typically, they're not. No,
dude, he was like young though. He was like a young bus driver.
So you're a weird guy, Jack.
He was still older than me. What? We were just crushing on a guy.
Jack's
I don't know what
gay?
to tell you. Oh, actually, no. Okay, we weren't crushing on this guy. Especially not good because he was one of our teachers. If
he was one
no. The guy we were crushing on was a bus driver. The guy it just reminded me of another guy who we weren't crushing on, but it was one of the last weeks of the year, and the last time we were gonna see this temporary teacher that came in to replace another after he left. And
shot you shot.
I was gonna, me and my friends group were planning to buy beers and go have a beer with him, because I got a discount from getting like concert tickets or some shit to get like 50% off of craft beers. And I was like, yo, dude, we're gonna light one up with our teacher. Yeah! Woo!
Light one up.
We didn't do it. I wish we did.
Light one up. That's not drinking beer.
Shut up. I'm not an alcoholic. Apart from when I am.
Do you mean crack a cold
Gonna
one?
light up one of them beers.
Yeah, we're gonna smoke the shit out of this beer, dude.
Smoked whiskey.
Talking about lighting shit up. Did you guys ever have the problem of like someone down your street would set fire to like a dog bin?
No. We live in civilized areas.
I had that problem in school once. Does that count?
Never mind. I live in a civilized area.
What do you mean you live in a civilized area? You almost got assassinated by a priest!
That's not where I was from. I wasn't from Liverpool.
Okay, fine.
It's not my fault. Agent fucking 47 worked in the church. in Liverpool.
You were on his target list.
Are you from... What? Where are you from? You sound like you're from Yorkshire.
Yeah, I'd say I sound like I'm from Yorkshire, but I'm not. And I will never tell you where I'm from.
You better.
I'm not going to do it publicly on YouTube. What if people want to hunt me down? What if that priest's out there? And he's like, God damn it, he's thriving.
He listens to this episode. I've been searching him for the last 50 years.
He's on a podcast with 80
He's like
views.
sat in his mother's basement, just like shrouded in darkness, just like...
The Pope is sitting in the Vatican right now, listening to this episode like, we finally found him.
In the Vatican.
In the Vatican,
They're all having a cult meeting, like all the priests from around the world. With just a big portrait of me.
For all we know, Tom could be in fucking Vietnam right now.
How do you know I'm not?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, it has been a while since I've seen Tom. I don't know what's happened.
That's
to
because
that
you
guy.
never let me come over.
What does that mean? You haven't asked since the last time we met up.
Can I come over yet?
Yeah, sure, whatever, man.
Now?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah, right now. Yeah, come
All right.
record the rest of this
Thanks
episode.
for listening to my shit, guys. I'm gonna just go to Jack's now. I'll finish
All right.
when I get to Jack's. I'm tucking myself back into my desk. I'm not really going to Jack's.
Ah, dude, I just get my hopes up there.
I'm only kidding. We can have a jerk circle another time.
You got him so excited, Tom.
Don't say that after I said
So
mentioned the
excited.
jerk circle.
Yeah.
He was getting the jar ready and everything.
Holy shit!
What?
Blue
Getting the
Dabba D
biscuit
is
ready.
on Just Dance. Sorry, I just saw that.
What?
Blue Dabba D is on Just Dance.
Which
That is
one? Do you
scary.
remember when we looked through all the Just Dance songs?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, last time Tom came over to my place, we were just going through the Just Dance games. We didn't realize how many actual bangers were on that game. Or on, like, all of the
Sorry,
games.
I
We looked
live
through the first two, I
So
think.
many fucking hours away from you. Jesus, sorry I couldn't be there.
Should we go
Oh,
and pick up Christopher?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's go all the fucking way down to the south of the UK and go pick...
Wow.
I didn't say where you... Alright, fine. I'll bleep that out then, fucker.
No, it's fine. You got it. It's fine. It's fine. It's funny. Bleep it out.
Portsmouth.
It's not funny anymore.
I'm from Portsmouth.
Oi, mate. Where are you from, innit?
I know a
If
femboy
people
from
know
Portsmouth.
where I am, it's from my accent and from the reason that you said that I'm from the south. That is completely fine because I have a mixture of accents and it's not because I have lived anywhere else. But yeah,
Basingstoke.
I talked to you guys, like, plenty of
I'm not
times.
from
Where do you
Basingstoke.
guys think I'm from?
Sorry, well, I think, personally, Jack, I think you're from...
Okay. Alright.
Jack,
Yeah?
I think you are from Croydon.
I think you're from Croydon, innit? Shut up.
I think you're from Croydon.
What's the most, like, depressing place in England? Slough?
England?
I think you're from Slough.
England is the most depressing place in England. This entire country
Yeah,
is
but
just
now,
sad.
now you're splitting hers.
I would have to say the most depressing place in England is Dorset. Definitely Dorset.
Man, I don't know. Most depressing place in England.
Where was Hot Fuzz set? Wherever
Hot
that is.
Fuzz, no. The place, no,
Where
that
is-
town looks super nice.
Isn't that from Dorset?
because I spoiled more view. What were we talking about? Sorry about that.
I mean, no, it's Somerset. It's
He said
Somerset.
a hedge is a hedge. You only cut it down because it was spoiling his view. What's he talking about?
Wells, England.
Wells.
It's Buckinghamshire, well, Wells, Buckinghamshire, Essex, London, and Hertfordshire, which is
Hertfordshire.
all Dorset, so yay. Well, most of it is Dorset. London's not and Essex is not. I believe Buckinghamshire is Dorset, I'm not too sure.
You guys want to end this episode?
Nope. We got a good
No.
few seconds of silence there, and we've got at least another half an hour in us.
Do we? We started
Yep.
this episode having not even 10 minutes in us. Are you kidding?
It's
Oh,
the 20th episode. We gotta go for 2 hours, 2-0.
No, we don't. We had, honestly, if we really wanted to keep it as the 20th episode, we should have kept it at 20 minutes.
That's too short.
If Jack had a
Nobody
pound for every
listens
time he
to
heard
this
that,
podcast. Nobody listens to this shit.
He'd have way too many.
you'd have none. No one's ever seen it.
All Jack has to do to get a pound is just whip it out.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. His dick comes with the Weezer riff.
No, it's just a womp womp wow.
No, dude, if I had to have any sound correlate with that, I would definitely pick the Buddy Holly riff. Like that, easy.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
What would you pick CRISPR for?
What if I was to whip my dick out?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the first song that comes to my head is Thunder.
Thunderstruck.
I don't know why, but that's the first song that comes to my head.
I'll go with Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
Dude, I would. The second I whip it out, it's like you just hear Blue Dabba Dee playing, and I just get sent into a fight or flight.
You start shaking.
Yeah, baby. You want to get down with?
Just turns into a windmill. A
What?
fucking helicopter.
Okay, we need to make a promise to ourselves and to the few people that actually listen to this stupid podcast. We need to never record an episode this late again.
Yeah, I really wanted to mention Basingstoke again. It holds a special place in my heart.
Jack,
Yeah.
do you want to hear the second song that came into my head?
Oh, for the love of God, what?
Deck the horse with bells of holly.
Oh, dude, if I could pick one just to annoy the shit out of everybody, I would definitely pick. What's that Mariah Carey Christmas song?
All I Want for Christmas
All I
is
Want
You.
for Christmas is You. Like I would just do it in the summer, just randomly, like under the desk so people don't know, and the people just hear it like, what the fuck is that? It is
the
July.
sound is coming from your knob, though. So they'll look under the desk and see your pants are down.
Like, Jack, do you have a speaker in my pants? Like, no.
It's me dick.
It's a really weird condition. Just leave me alone.
It's just every time he pulls back the foreskin, it's just
Okay, all right. We're now approaching a point where I just don't want to do this.
Age restriction incoming.
Yeah, dude, this episode's gonna get age restricted by me.
every episode of me is going to be age restricted. Let's be honest.
We got to
Dick and
20
balls.
episodes, and this is what we decided to do with it.
Can we upload this to Spotify?
Dude, I will be uploading the new episodes to Spotify. Once
Wanna
I
break
get
from
paid
the
next,
ads?
I'm going to be paying for the service
Want a
again.
break from the ads?
It's fine, Jack. I'll add them all to my liked songs so that when I'm on car journeys, if I hit shuffle
No.
play, occasionally, Satellite podcasts will play.
Jack.
Yeah.
Well, this applies to both of you. Have you ever noticed about how like sensual the Spotify person is when they go, "Want a break from the ads?"
Yeah.
No, because I've had Spotify Premium for years, you poor ass.
So yeah, but you've heard the sound. I've heard the
Barely.
sound. It's a meme.
I don't hear it.
It's a meme.
Jack.
Yeah.
Doesn't leave the house.
He is not chronically online. And he lives in his mother's basement.
I'm in the UK. Many people in the UK don't even have basements. I do not have a basement.
Boo-hoo. You still loving your mother. You still loving your mother.
Yeah, I dug a fucking hole.
It's just a fucking trench.
My mum's like, Jack, where are you? Oh, I'm in the basement. We don't have a basement. Look outside.
We do now.
Oh, then where the hell am I?
But mother, I made a little bit of arrangements.
Can we end this episode, please?
No,
Why?
because we're having fun. We're having real fun.
Are we?
Mate, I'll work.
It's slowly getting more depraved.
Yeah, but we were just talking about our dicks making sounds when you get them out.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You want to hear my dick?
I don't want to hit your.
Not you, but like Jack.
Sorry, but I'm taking.
Not did I say you? You're gonna have to shut your ears. Jack, bro to bro.
The
You want
words,
to hear my dick?
the words, do you want to hear my dick, should never have been said on this podcast.
First sentence. I claim it.
First sentence to ever get locked down.
I'm gonna patent that.
What, it's just gonna be your trademark. Do you want to hear my dick?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yo,
change my name to that.
Sazzaline merch drop 1.
T-shirt. You want to hear my dick?
It just has a like chocolate vagina lolly like photo.
No! Oh god, we're bringing it all back around.
Giggles.
Giggles and comes.
See, you're getting worse yourself.
You just do the
Yeah, because it's
asterisks
getting
and
near
giggles.
midnight. I want to go home.
He's a
No.
good little CEO.
He's a good little CEO.
He's our little pog champ. Isn't that
He's
right,
my
Jack?
little pog champ. He's my good little boy.
Stop! Stop!
I hate it.
Stop!
I hate it. I hate it.
Good boy, Jack.
Thank you everybody for listening to this episode of Signal Received. I'm your
Oh,
main
you think it's
host.
over?
What?
You think it's over?
Yeah.
The
I'm your
nightmare
main...
never ends.
Hmm?
We just get dragged back every time. The cycle repeats, and we can never escape. I'm the devil from the Bible.
Jack. We are always going to be here.
Oh, you gotta get confirmed first. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this episode, like, subscribe, dislike, and comment. Because Jack won't appreciate it.
Sign into a different account and then also dislike it. You gotta keep it level.
If you made it to this point, comment, you want to hear my dick.
In a style of Mr. Beast. If you like this episode, comment down below and you may win a free iPhone.
If
doesn't
you're
even
feeling
work.
if you're feeling fancy, you can say want to hear my phallus.
For the love of God,
Wanna hear
we are not
my
doing a giveaway for a free
oblong-shaped
iPhone. I want to
thighs?
clarify that is not true. Don't listen to Crispy. Don't listen to Tom. Anything they say does not resemble what actually comes out of the podcast, okay?
Comes. Want a break from the ads?
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 Thank you, everybody,
break
for
from
listening
the
to this
ads.
episode of Signal Received. I'm your host, Jack. Joined with me today, we had Crispy.
Hi. Bye.
And we got Tom.
Why did the bicycle fall over?
Because it was too
was
tired.
Too
Because you
tired.
were riding it.
Want a break from the ads? And we got Jack as well.
Yeah.
If
And we
you
got the
want to
viewer.
support the podcast, go over to the Patreon. It's $2 a month. You get your name in the credits of the episode. And Film Torture Me, we got like a bunch of bonus stuff for those episodes.
Bonus stuff.
Jack.
We got a bunch of
I
bonus
don't
stuff.
like how dick-centric this episode has been at the last stretch.
Jack. I was going to do something funny and I was going to plug my YouTube. I was just going to randomly do it, but never mind. It's fine. I know this.
You can do it. Go for it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Subscribe and come to my channel where I will make speed builds and be a chaotic fucking mess over there. If you have liked me on this podcast, it's not going to get much better on my channel, but we can have fun. There we go.
Hey, go
I
to
do my
the
final
Patreon, donate if you like what we're doing, subscribe,
Do the
like,
Patreon. Do it.
hit the bell, I guess. Actually, no, don't hit the bell. If this
Just
podcast
do
comes
it.
out, you won't want to know.
Can I say my piece?
Yes, go on.
Yes.
When should you use a condom? Every conceivable occasion. Thanks, guys. You can send me a $5 through PayPal.
I'm hitting
Jack
end.
doesn't pay us. Jack
I
doesn't
l-
pay us for us.
I
Pay us
love-
for this.
I love Jack. Not this Jack. My best friend in real life, Jack.
Oh.
And Josh.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
okay.
I needed to shout them out. I need to shout them out every time so they know.
I love Jack and Jill.
They went up the hill, I heard.
They went up there to fetch a pail of water.
I heard that Jack fell down, actually.
Can I just
And
end
get
the
up
episode?
again.
Can you guys just end my torture, please?
Jack can't get it up.
Right, okay, that is the end. Bye.
Bye. We're pulling out of this podcast.
Shut up! Shut up!